Hello and welcome back to Mega Reacts. Today we're going to be watching Babylon 5, Season 5, Episode 20. Last episode, Lita was going to be arrested. She showed off some of her power, how she is basically an atomic bomb of telepaths, a thermonuclear warhead. She is a plague upon mankind. She is a menace to the universe, and she can do whatever the F she wants. Because she's a powerhouse. That's basically what she showed. And she's now got some sort of deal with Garibaldi to hide funds, to support terrorism, the bringing down of Psycor, the whole deal. It's really cool. Lita, I did think you were doing wrong. Then I thought about it, and you know what? F these mundanes. They've done nothing but F with you. Since you've been on this show, you know what? You do whatever you want to do, girl. I ain't passing no judgment. And I guess she's going to go flying off with G'Kar at some point to travel beyond, to do whatever. I don't know, but it could be fun. It could be a fun little comedy show spin-off that they never did. But it could have been gold. It could have been G'Kar and Lita going to new worlds, meeting people, spreading the word of G'Kar. And Lita could be raising money, doing telepath shenanigans. It would have been a good show. But we didn't get that show. We have this show. We also have a couple movies, and I believe Crusade is the Babylon 5 spinoff that never really took off, but I will be watching that too. So I have that to look forward to. Kind of awesome, though I know it's not nearly as long as Babylon 5, but I'll take whatever B5 content I can get. So with that said, let me get into episode 20. But before I do, come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it. Yeah. Put that ship in that ship port.
I don't care what it says in your system. It's a perfectly valid passport. If you just listen.
Hey, I know her. She's from Mars. Look at Franklin. You're like, oh yeah, I remember her.
Doc, you know this lady?
Well, I can vouch for her. She worked with the resistance back on Mars, helped bust Sheridan out of jail, and coordinated the attacks on President Clark's bases that allowed us to free.
There it is. She's family.
All right. You say so.
You're a long way from home.
I know, but I wanted to give you the news myself.
What news?
In the next couple of days, someone's going to try to kill you. Both of you.
Oh no. Somebody wants the Empire. Objects in motion.
So within days of Mars declaring independence, every major corporation with ties to Earth was running for cover. They've been exploiting and strip mining Mars.
Oh yeah, no.
So they were scared.
Kind of the human way.
Their tracks as fast as possible.
And now that she's in charge, they're afraid she's going to find out something she shouldn't know. Is that what your source?
Ah, the company wants her
The
dead.
sort of person who could help or expose their
I mean,
activities.
that makes sense.
They want you gone as well.
Great. Did they say who was going to do the job?
No.
See,
Well, he knew.
I hate and distrust big corporations just as much as I do the government. So this does not surprise me at all. I give the government a lot of hate in this show, and it's mainly because they've been kind of the main antagonist. But I don't trust these big corporations either. Yeah, they're exploiting Mars and the people and doing black ops research for the government, and they'll kill you to keep your trap shut so they can keep raking in millions and millions of credits. And with you out of the way, they can probably do whatever they want with the company. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Corruption at the highest level of everything. Whether it's government or business or entertainment, I trust no one. I was a teenager in the 90s. The X-Files, man, it really left a mark on the on the trust no one wagon, and that's where I am. So for good or bad. What's up, G'Kar, my man? the holy man, he's so ready to go. I cannot find one of those statues. I cannot. I looked. They do not exist to be purchased. No one makes them. No one has one of the originals. Who's willing to sell them? I can see where they've been out there, but they're not currently.
Lolita.
You have to leave because everybody wants you. They're fighting over you. And I have to leave because
They're afraid.
nobody.
No, they're terrified.
And yet we are the same in many ways. We are all the sum of our tears. Too little and the ground is not fertile, and nothing can grow there. Too much, the best of us is washed away. My rains have come and gone, for now. Yours are just beginning.
Holy poop on a stick. No, that's not a proper description of what I just heard, but it was beautiful. Let's roll that back and see if I don't break anything doing it.
Little and the ground is not fertile.
Let's roll back a little bit more.
Ironic.
I just want to hear that one more time. I'm sorry.
You have
I'm
to
not
leave
sorry.
because everybody wants you. They're fighting over you. And I have to leave because nobody wants me.
And yet we are the same in many ways. We are all the sum of our tears. Too little and the ground is not fertile, and nothing can grow there. Too much, the best of us is washed away. My rains have come and gone, for now. Yours are just beginning.
So, any idea where we'll go?
No, that's what makes it so exciting.
I'm all on the Jakar train, man. He's my man. Favorite character by far.
They say you are leaving.
Yes.
You can't do that. You are an important figure to our people. You have an obligation to either stay here and teach or return home and lead.
My obligation is to do what I believe is right.
And you are responsible to us. You owe us. Without
Fanatics.
us, you are nothing.
Then I will be nothing.
Then I am nothing.
There you go.
Good day.
I made these for you.
You made these. You are the
These
one who has been sent.
False idols.
It has been my way of honoring you.
Whoop his ass.
Go home.
Don't tell me to go home. Don't turn your
Oh,
back
he's gonna
on me,
attack you, Jakar. This
Jakar.
dude's crazy.
You wanted to see me?
There are gonna be multiple assassination attempts on multiple people.
On to his family.
Thanks. I'll take care of it.
With Ambassador Delenn on Mimbar overseeing the completion of the new Alliance facilities, it falls to me to single out two individuals for appreciation. One, Michael Garibaldi, who has served Babylon 5 with distinction for 6 years. The other, Ambassador Jakar of Narn.
Jakar, you are not worthy of us.
Zach! Oh, no! She got hit in the arm. She's okay. Hit in the arm, hit in the arm, hit in the arm. Son of a psycho freaking religious fanatic. I don't trust the church either.
I don't know.
I don't trust anyone. Damn you, Mulder.
I'm sorry for what happened.
How is she?
Well, it's just too early to tell. No, we've done everything we can. Now it's up to her. I'll let
Can
you
I use a special device we have locked away?
I know. I know she is.
I know it feels like there's nothing you can do, but
No.
I know we can't.
No, there is definitely something I can do.
Oh, I'm gonna bust some heads, Garibaldi style. That's what he's gonna do.
Can't do this to me!
Shut up and sit down. I need a favor.
I'm not in the mood.
Tough.
Besides, it's not admissible in court.
I don't care. Look, we had a deal. You need me as much as I need you. Now, either you climb inside his head and tell me who hired him, or the deal's off. The hell with you, and the hell with your little war against the Psi Corps.
Well, since you asked nicely.
Look, you can't do
Do
this
whatever
to
the
me! I've
fudge
got
we
my
want.
rights.
We got no rights here.
He's alive, but I fixed it so he won't remember any of this.
Who sent him? Who hired him?
The board?
Board. I Figured it had to be somebody on the board of directors of Edgar's Industries.
All of
What I
them.
need to know is which one.
Not one. All
The
of
board.
them. That was the deal. They all had to agree and back each other up in case things backfired. Just remember our bargain, Michael. Help me create a force I can use against the Psi Corps, and I'll give you the chance to strike back at Bester. If you don't pull that off in 2 years, when I come back this way again, well, consider that a sign of things to come.
She's such a villain. And I don't even care.
Nothing. I just wanted to come by and see you before you left. I was hoping you could stick around a little bit longer until Delenn got back from Mimbar. She'd want to say goodbye.
I'd hoped for the same thing. But as recent events have demonstrated,
I gots to
my
go.
continued presence here will only cause further disruption. Long after we are gone, our voices will linger in these walls for as long as this place remains.
Cut to Babylon 5 blowing up.
But I will admit
That didn't last long.
that the part of you that is going will very much miss the part of you that is staying. Please remove that. As long as she is with me, she is a free citizen and will not be restrained. But if you could have removed them at any time.
It made everybody feel safer. Besides, I think I kind of liked it after a while.
Hey. Oh, you telling me they ain't going to be doing nothing crazy in that ship? She's already talking dirty.
Well, anyway, I suppose we should go.
I suppose we should.
Yeah, you never got to fulfill that relationship dream with her, did you, Zach? Maybe you should have found a way to cut her a break on her rent when you had the chance. Y'all'd be married by now with kids. But no. I'd have paid some of her rent out of my own damn pocket. Made her go back to Bester. I'm still pissed.
All we do know is that for some unknown reason, this unfortunate undertaking was executed by Gregory Fitch, our head of security.
I didn't know they got Orson Welles
Confront him
to be in Babylon 5.
Apparently, he hanged himself in his home.
Oh, of course he did.
In his suicide note, he took responsibility.
Oh, yes.
So anything else you might have heard would be sheer speculation.
Now, seeing as how I don't work for the government anymore, I don't feel I have to play by the usual rules. And since Lisa and I are married now, we've got some plans for the future of Edgar's Industries. Now, part of all that money is going to go to repair the damage that you people did back home. Some of the rest, well, this is a check for 500,000 credits. It will be deposited in a secret account tomorrow morning. If anything should happen to Lisa and me, slip in the shower or fall down a flight of stairs or die from anything other than old age, this money will be paid out to certain individuals who will take out each and every one of you. Now, I would have to imagine at 100,000 credits ahead, every mercenary between here and Earth will be out looking to hunt you down. Am I clear, Mr. Peretti?
As glass, Mr. Garibaldi.
Good. Now, I would like all of your resignations on my desk before we arrive on Mars, so the rest of the information we have on you will be leaked to the media. I think that about covers it. Oh, Mr. Peretti. Leave the cigars.
Yeah.
Life is full of
You're going to do a
surprises.
much more bang-up job
Tell me about
than they were doing.
I figured I'd come up here for a few days.
Everyone's corrupt in charge.
Some
Why should you
information
be
for an
any
offer
different?
Report from Sheridan.
You know, I do have about an hour before my night shift starts.
Yeah.
In case you wanted to celebrate your new job.
That's the Franklin we know and love.
An hour or less than an hour.
About an hour and 10 minutes.
You go on ahead. You know how I like the light.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take care of this. Check.
I'm gonna sex you up. That's good stuff.
I have the two of you to thank for that more than anything else in the world, and I don't have the words. I just wish Jakar was here because he'd know what to say.
Aye, you did just fine, Michael.
I gotta go.
We still got 2 episodes. I mean, 1, and then the season finale, which was filmed at the end of season 4. So 1 more season 5 episode, technically.
Partings, I think this will be the hardest.
Heretic baby and all. I don't know why I'm calling it a heretic baby. It just sounds cool. I'll be right back with you. That was Babylon 5, season 5, episode 20. That was a weird episode. It had some amazing moments, and then on the flip side, it was kind of bland and just didn't really do anything for me. But the parts that were good were like really, really good. The parts that I didn't really care for were mainly just tied to Garibaldi and his girl. I'm just not overly interested in what's going on Mars and the future of that. And I know they're just wrapping things up. Garibaldi's going to run a company with his wife, and they're going to live on Mars and on Earth and all that fun stuff they're going to do. They're just wrapping it up for us. I get it, but I'm not overly interested. But the Jakar moments, holy smokes, some of our tears. I've known that was going to be said at some point, but I didn't know any of the context, but now I get it. That is such an amazing speech Jakar gave. And then the echoes, the pieces of ourselves we leave, the pieces of places we take. Just, that was all absolutely amazing. The Narn religious zealot and Jakar breaking the statue. And I'm so invested in Jakar. And he left with Lita, who is a psychopath. And she's making sexual innuendo. So don't tell me that there ain't gonna be, and I'm not saying it's gonna be creepy. It could be love. It could be passionate. It could be just 2 consenting adults just wanting to have a good time. But it's gonna happen on their travels at least once, probably multiple times. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Imagine what Lita could do in the bedroom with her powers. I'm not going to go into what I think she could do, but I'm just saying it would be a good time. All right. If she doesn't accidentally kill you, which could happen too. But yeah, I mean, it was a fine episode. 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 I did not expect to see the lady from Mars show back up. And now she's running security for the Alliance, which I guess makes sense. And Garibaldi's blackmailing people, threatening to kill people. Because you know what? The more things change, the more they stayed the same. All right, so we need to get these corrupt people out of the business because they're hiring people to murder people they don't like, and they're doing shady things. So you know what we're going to do to get rid of them? We're going to hire people to murder them and do shady things. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Garibaldi, you do you, I guess. I don't really care what you do to Mars or that company or Earth, whatever. I just want to go on a trip with Lita and Jakar and venture through the cosmos, getting in new and crazy adventures. I want that show. That's the show I want. We didn't get that show unless someone has kept a very, very big secret from me. And there's a whole show out there that might be the greatest show ever made. Lita and Jakar, the untold stories or something. That would be amazing. I would be down for that so hard. The new adventures of Garibaldi in the corporate world, not so much. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. We got one episode left of season 5, and then the season 5 finale, which is really the season 4 finale. So one more episode in my eyes of season 5 that was filmed and wrote for season 5. And then we get into the real ending. And that is probably the most excited I have been in a long time, is knowing I'm going to get to see the true ending of Babylon 5. Well, I guess they have the road home now, so it's not the true ending, but you know what I mean. It was the ending written. It has Ivanova in it. Ivanova is in it. I miss you, girl. Your presence has been felt. The absence of your presence has been felt. I don't really feel the absence of Marcus, and I loved Marcus. He was one of my go-to characters, but I don't feel his absence the way I feel the absence of Ivanova. And maybe it's because she was really more of a main cast member. She was in so much of the show from day one. I really, really loved her, and I can tell she's missing, and that is not a good thing. I miss her. And to see her one more time, yeah, I might shed some tears. I might give some liquid to the earth that has gone dry on my feet below me so things can grow from it. I'm listening to you, Jakar. You're right. Maybe I do need a good cry. It's been years since I've had a good cry. I do tear up from time to time watching shows, but I haven't had a good cry ever on a show. Will Babylon 5 be the show that Mega breaks down and cries like a little girl? I don't think so. It takes a lot for me to break down. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be a good time. 2 episodes to go, and then on to movies, Crusade, and beyond. So thanks for coming on this journey with me. And if you want to continue down this path and whatever show I watch besides Babylon 5, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega signing off.